Man, I feel sorry for anybody looking to buy a Toyota Tacoma right now. Well, good morning everybody and welcome back to the channel. That's right, I really do feel sorry for anybody that's trying to buy a 2020 Toyota Tacoma right now. It seems that the pickings are slim. I'm hearing from a lot of people that there either aren't any available, or if there are, it's only one or two on the lot. And dealers aren't negotiating. They're sticking to their prices, and I've even heard of some charging a premium. And I guess, since there are so few available, they're able to do that right now because there's a lot of people, of course, being the #1 mid-size truck, there are a lot of people out there jonesing for a new Toyota Tacoma. So I decided to look at two dealerships in my area, two new dealerships, as well as some used, and I used Carmax for that. I know there's another player out there, Carvana. I'm seeing a lot of videos about people trying to sell their car to Carvana or at least create a video about it. So there are a couple of other options if you're not looking for new, but the pickings are still slim. First of all, in my area, there are a total of 44 Toyota Tacomas available. Now, this is just a couple dealerships within a 30-mile range. The two that I looked at are in Brownsville, Texas and Harlingen, Texas. In Brownsville, there are 18 available, and the prices range from $25,123, that's for a two-wheel drive access cab, to $40,069, and that's for a four-wheel drive TRD Sport double cab. Now, there are a few other ones in between. The trims that they have available, including those two, are 8 SRs, 9 SR5s, and 1 TRD Sport. So if you're looking for the TRD version, they only have the Sport available. Now, looking at Harlingen, there are 26 new 2020 Toyota Tacomas available, and the prices range from $28,415 for the two-wheel drive access cab and $40,203 for the four-wheel drive TRD off-road double cab. So between those two dealers, I guess you can get a TRD, either the Sport in Brownsville or the off-road in Harlingen. I don't know. Now, the other trims that are available at the Harlingen store, they have 16 SRs, 6 SR5s, 1 TRD Sport, so they actually do have another TRD there, and actually 3 TRD off-roads. So you could get some TRDs, or a bigger selection anyway, at the Harlingen, Texas location. Now, what about used? Again, I looked at Carmax. My local Carmax, and this would be the closest one to me, they have 6 Tacomas. Now, those are 6 that are there on the lot. The oldest they have is a 2013, and the newest is a 2019. Now, prices range from $28,998, that's a 2017 SR, up to $30,998, and that's a 2016 TRD Sport. So those are the kind of an idea, I guess, of what you'd pay for the range of trucks they have at my local Carmax. I believe that's in Far, Texas, by the way. Now, nationwide. How about the whole of Carmax, right? You know, if you're not familiar with Carmax, most of the vehicles they have, not every one, but most, you can actually pay to have shipped to a location close to you. I've seen it range anywhere from free upwards of $1,000, so it kind of depends on how far away it is, I guess. Now, according to their website, they have 211 Tacomas available. Again, these are used. Now, the oldest, and this is nationwide, is a 2009 pre-runner, and it actually goes for $21,998. And the newest is a 2020 SR for $32,998. Now, the prices overall at Carmax range from $17,899, and that's for a 2012 single cab. You don't see many single cabs out there, but a 2012 single cab with 80,000 miles. Doesn't look too bad on their website. Of course, it's silver or gray, but if you like that color, maybe it's for you. Up to a high of $49,998, and that is for a 2019 TRD Pro with 1,000 miles on it. And they do have everything in between, of course. A few TRD Pros for that matter. Although I'm surprised at that price, $49,998. Man, you're almost into new territory there. Even though it only has 1,000 miles on it, you'd have to wonder what was done to it and why it was actually traded. And that's always the problem. I had a question the other day on the channel about whether I would buy new or used, given that a used can be attained for a decent savings. And I had replied that, you know, I'm a pretty bad person to ask about that because I typically stick to new. Really the only thing I've bought recently used that I can think of are sports cars, higher end sports cars. For example, I had a Porsche Boxster, I think it was a 2016, that I saved buku dollars on, because you can save a lot of money when you get into the higher end stuff. And typically with vehicles like that, nobody drives them anyway. They buy them because they're cool and they're shiny and they're a Porsche in that case. And then they bring them home and they sit them in their garage because they find that if they have a family, you can't haul around, you know, your significant other and your children and the dog and grandma. They don't fit in a two-door sports car. So usually they just sit in the garage, collect dust, and you can buy them almost brand new, sometimes even with warranty, and certainly very low miles for a heck of a savings. That's really the only time I have bought anything used. Nothing wrong with used vehicles. The only thing I'd be concerned with a truck is how it was treated. You know, did they take it off-road and beat the crap out of it? Did they haul really, really heavy loads? If it's a manual transmission, you know, how well did they drive that manual transmission? Were they any good at it? Did they grind the gears? Did they over-rev? Those are the things I'd be concerned with as far as buying a manual transmission truck, or any truck for that matter. Anyway, I just wanted to get on here, kind of talk about that a little bit. It keeps coming up on the channel. People mention about the lack of inventory that's out there and what seems to be higher above sticker pricing that dealers are demanding right now for the Tacomas that they do have. And by the way, I would never do that. I mean, unless, you know, you have got to have a Toyota Tacoma and it's your only form of transportation, or maybe it's your business, maybe you could justify paying a premium for just a normal Toyota Tacoma. I don't know. Anyway, leave a comment down below. Let me know if you're in the market or you've been looking. What are you finding out there? I'd be curious. Also, real quick, if you haven't before and you're interested, check out my other channel. It is RobMotive JT, all about my 2020 Jeep Gladiator, right up there. Don't forget to click that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. And do me a favor, smash that subscribe button on the way out. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.